Hello, my dear friends. Today we're talking about being stuck. Have you planned out your week? You loved it. You're one of those people that just loves to plan, and you got it all pretty and it's all ready. And Monday comes and you don't open your planner. And you say, well, I know what's in there. And you don't do anything. You do very little. And then you get aggravated with yourself. And by Wednesday, you're really mad at yourself. And you think, okay, I'm going to try to do it. And you can't do it. Is that happening to you? The reason you're stuck is because in your plan, number one, most of us plan too much. We have too many commitments. We plan too many things to do. And it's difficult to do all those things. We need to have some downtime every day. So I want you to make sure your planner isn't jam-packed. It needs to have some breathing room. And I know that, I mentor about 40 women a month. And some of them I mentor 4 times a month. Some of them I mentor twice a month. And I have seen my share, and I still currently have, women who come in with jammed agendas. And they want to do everything for their church, for their neighbors, for their children, for their husband. And there's no time for them. And what happens when that happens and they keep doing these things is they get frustrated, and they'll still do those things because they feel like it's wrong not to. But for some reason, I think they think it's wrong to take time for themselves, which is the opposite. You need to have some time for yourself. If there's nothing to give of you, then all of your volunteer work and your helping of other people isn't going to be that productive. So I want you to look at your plan and see, do I have 5 children, and are all the children in 4 different sports, and I'm never home, and my husband's frustrated with me, and dinner's never ready, and the children aren't eating what I want them to eat, and no one's going to bed on time? Maybe you need to relook at those commitments that you've got your children in. And then that can go for anything, though, not just children in sports, but it can go for a lot of things that people commit to their spiritual life. Even if it's, I'm going to do a Bible study, and then I'm going to do another Bible study because it's from a different point of view, and then I'm going to do a Bible group, and then I'm going to do, and it's just one thing after the other, and it's lovely, but we still have to get on with our life, and we have families that are our priority. So the number one priority in your life is God. That's true. But you also have children to raise and a husband to love on. And you can't do that when you're not available. So think about what I'm telling you. Pare down your plan. Your plan should always have your commitments in it, number one. So if you do have commitments, like you have a doctor's appointment, or you do need to take your son to soccer, or whatever it is, then that goes in your planner. And you need to plan your travel time as well. And then when you plan out your day. So what's happening each day? Well, every day we're doing some rituals. We're doing our routines. We're doing our morning ritual. We're going to get up in the morning and get ready for the day. We're going to clean up after dinner. We're not going to leave that kitchen like that. We're going to do our after dinner ritual with the help of our family. We're going to go to bed on time. We're going to have our meals on time. We're going to go, if you don't know how much sleep you need or your family needs, go look it up. Children need 10 hours of sleep, some of them, for a long time. They need 10 hours of sleep. Some need 12. It depends on how old they are. So if you think your children are cranky and not in the best moods, maybe it's because they're exhausted and you're waking them up in the morning to get them to do whatever they need to do instead of having them wake up because they've had enough rest. I know that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to wake them up, but think about what you're doing to your family. And then you're going to say, okay, what else do I need to do? I need to work in my home. What things do I need to do? I need to work in the zones of my home. So this week, when you're seeing this, we're in our master bedroom. So you're going to spend about an hour in your master bedroom over 4 days if you're an at-home homemaker, 15 minutes a day. That's not a long time, but it has to happen. It's the dripping of water that wears away stone. And that's the way our planner is. It's just little steps, one after the other, with time to rest every now and then. Okay? So if you can, look at your planner and say, what does my day look like today? Or tomorrow, if you're watching this late, what does it look like? When can I do my morning ritual? When can I do my after dinner ritual? How about my before bed rituals? Am I doing my 3 clutter stops during the day to keep myself from having clutter? That's just picking it up, not passing it up. Picking up the things that have been left out since the last time you looked. Or appointing your children to pick up after themselves. Okay, so that's what you're doing. You're taking it down a notch and you're working in your home, but you are not a perfectionist because there is no perfect. Perfect in a home lasts about 2 minutes and then it gets undone, and it's very frustrating to work for perfection because it takes a lot longer than to just get it done. Getting it done. That's so important. But not getting it done to perfection and not being a mother who says, move out of my way, lad. Only I can do this. You're not doing it right. That's not good for your children. It's not good for you. It needs to happen. So I want to give you 4 things you need to think about if you have a family. Number 1, every family must have respect. You need to respect one another. Number 2, every family must have help. We help each other in our families. So you're not doing it by yourself. Everyone is helping. At-home homemakers, don't feel guilty because you're having your children help you. You are doing a lot more besides that than cleaning or whatever it is you're having them help with. You're doing a whole lot more besides that. So those rules are rules that we don't break in our household. These 4 things are going to make it much easier to parent and much easier to run your home if you have those 4 things. And I suggest that you have a list of family rules on maybe a poster board in the kitchen, and you have a meeting with your family, your husband and you have to agree first what they are, but maybe that we don't tell fibs and we don't hit each other and that we listen to mom and dad. I mean, there doesn't have to be a lot of rules, just a few rules so that you can say, oh, what rule is that? No, ma'am, you don't talk that way to me. That is not respecting your mom and dad. Or taking your brother's toy is disrespectful. So you have some rules, and then there are consequences, and you have to have some consequences because in life there are rules and there are consequences, and you certainly don't want your children going out in the real world unprepared. So you have to teach them at home, and it's going to be hard at first, but after a while it gets easier and easier, and there's more harmony in the home because we are a team. We help each other, we love each other, respect each other. There are rules and there is discipline. Okay. Anyway, I think that will help you get unstuck. I know that seems like an aside, but I think it's a lot of the problems that women have is that they're so busy taking their children to all these things that they don't do that part of it. And the car ride is miserable because the children are mean to each other or disrespectful to you, and it doesn't feel good. It's not like you're a king or a queen. You're the parent, and you're responsible, and that's why you need to be respected. And you're giving your children respect. You know, you're not being rude to your children. You're not being unkind. You're firm but kind. All right, that's it for today. Be firm but kind with yourself. Take your schedule down a little bit. Rearrange it. Look at it and say, now, tomorrow, or this afternoon, or right now, I'm going to do the next step. Don't worry about what you've missed. Don't worry. Do the next step. And if you miss some things, look at your planner at the end of the day and say, okay, I checked off all these things. This one has an X, this one has an X. Why did that happen? And ask yourself, honestly, why did that happen? I was tired. Why were you tired? I didn't go to bed till 1 in the morning. Why didn't you go to bed till 1 in the morning? Because I cleaned the house at the end of the day because there's no time to do it any other time. Why is there no time to do it any other time? Ask yourself all the questions until you get to the root cause. And then make changes. You are free to make changes. And then take the first step. So in the morning when you get ready to do your morning ritual, your morning routine, the first step is get up. That's the first step. It's downhill from there. Go into the bathroom because that's the next thing naturally that you'll do is go to the bathroom. When you're in there, don't leave. Wash your face, brush your teeth, moisturize your skin, fix your hair, put a little makeup on, wipe the sink, swish the toilet, go out into the closet and get your clothes on. Put your pajamas away. Make your bed if no one's in it. Walk through the house and see what's been left out since you checked it last night. Probably nothing, fingers crossed. And then go into the kitchen and empty the dishes from the dishwasher or from the dish rack. Make yourself some coffee. Go into the laundry room, start a load of laundry. Maybe go through an inch of paper while you're drinking your coffee. You're going to feel so much better when it's time to get the children up because you're dressed, your bed's made, your teeth are brushed, you feel good, you look good, right? So that's what I want you to do. Have a wonderful day. If you need help, if you need to be mentored, please reach out to me at my Patreon channel. Send me a personal note and your phone number. I will reach out to you and we'll talk about what you need if you really need something. If you don't and we figure that out, that's fine too. There's no pressure. But I'd love to help you. That's my whole job. I want to help you. All right, that's it for today. Have a wonderful day. And always remember to be beautiful because you are beautiful.